Oh gosh.
She goes, I don't think I can leave the patient.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Is this a surprise?
Yes. She goes, I need you for 10 minutes. I was like, I'm really busy right now.
I'm guessing that has something to do with why you're getting this award. You don't even want to leave your patients. How exciting. Do we have everybody here that we want to? Okay. We got some staff coming. Come on in, guys. Well, Jamie, you're the recipient of the Daisy Award.
you.
I'm sure you know that. And I'm gonna tell everybody a little bit about Daisy so you know why it's so important that your mom is getting this award. So this award was started by, you can come over and see Mom if that helps you. So this award was started by the family of Patrick Barnes. Patrick was a 33-year-old who spent about 6 weeks in the hospital before his untimely death from ITP. And Patrick, do they need to get through here? Patrick was pretty sick during that 6 weeks, and what the family was so touched about was during Patrick's hospitalization is that they expected the nurses to be competent, they expected them to be technical, but what touched their heart was the compassion that they show. And so the Barnes family, after Patrick passed away, said they got together one night over a liquid dinner to think about how they could honor nurses. And Patrick passed away in Seattle, and they thought it would be a local award. But the award that they came up with, the Daisy Award, Diseases Attacking the Autoimmune System, and now it is an award in every state of the United States to honor nurses. And we only give one of these away once a month, so it's very special here. And this month it's Jamie. So thank you so much.
Did Christina have something to do with this down here?
Nancy's going to tell you why, yeah.
Well, Christina nominated you, so she wanted to nominate you for the Daisy Award. She's known Jamie from the gym we both go to. I had messaged her prior to delivery about my rights and the choices I would make, trying to be educated before the chaos of labor was in full swing, and she took time out of her personal life to respond. I wasn't sure she would be there the day of the birth, but when I walked onto the floor to be admitted, she didn't hesitate, accepted me as her patient. I know there was even some changing of patients and nurse assignments for her to be able to be strictly my nurse. The relief and comfort I felt in knowing that she was going to be caring for me during this difficult time was monumental. Jamie went above and beyond to make my family and I comfortable, safe, and well cared for while my son and I were in her care. She was so pleasant, and my entire family was so impressed with her extremely positivity and sweet personality. She took the extra time to explain my rights to me, ensuring I knew all of my options. When my husband arrived after the birth of our son, she always made sure to make me and the baby the priority, consistently checking on me to make sure I was okay. I wanted extra security measures taken to ensure there was no unwelcome visitors, and Jamie made me feel as though it was not an inconvenience for her to implement these. I don't want my story to deter Jamie from potentially receiving this award. It is because my situation that Jamie's true colors shone through and allowed me to be a very positive labor and delivery experience when I wasn't even sure that was possible. The labor and delivery floor is very lucky to have her, as she is a blessing to each patient she comes in contact with. Please consider her for the Daisy, and she and the entire floor deserve the recognition.
Thanks, Christina.
That's very, very sweet. Very nice of you to nominate her. So Daisy comes with prizes, which is really fun. So you'll have this wonderful banner with your name on it for a month. And there is Kleenex. They partner with Daisy, but you're doing pretty good right now. I don't think you need anything. You're all right. A Daisy pin that you should wear very proudly and put on today. And then there's cinnamon rolls. Do we have cinnamon rolls? And so the story with the cinnamon rolls is that when Patrick could still eat, his dad brought in one of those big gooey cinnamon rolls, and for himself, Dad did, and Patrick said, I think I'll have a bite of that, proceeded to eat the whole thing, and then asked Dad to bring him in for him and the nurses when he came back to visit. And the Barnes family, though, the other thing, they tell that story, but what they want the story really to be with nurses and cinnamon is that often when this Daisy Award is given, nurses say, it's just what I do, it's just who I am. And the Barnes family says that's so much more special than we ever really know. And so they say they want nurses every time they cook with cinnamon, bake with cinnamon, smell cinnamon, to think about how special that nurses are when they think about cinnamon. So there's cinnamon rolls, and then there's Daisy flowers. And then the best award of all, I think, and then you get this portfolio signed by the Barnes family and myself, the Daisy bag, and this award which I think is the most special of all. This is called the Healer's Touch, and this is handmade by artists in Zimbabwe, and there's your artist's name. And they partner with Daisy to make these statues, and they're so important to them because healers are very important in their culture. But also this helps about 14 different families in this very impoverished nation to survive. So Daisy's very honored to give you this as well. So Jamie, we're so proud of you. Another round of applause. Anything you'd like to say to the group?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, family, for coming.
Isn't that nice of your family?
Skip school.
Thanks, Christina.